Welcome to FOH this week. Back from Vietnam. Great to be back. Kenny, missed you tremendously over there. They could use your wine input, can I tell you, because there's not a decent bottle of wine on the...
I did a wine tour to Vietnam years, food and wine thing with Australian wines. It was a hard slog.
It would have been. The best I could find was some half-decent chili. Half-decent. But that Delat red, the Vietnamese Delat red, serve it very, very chilled. Like I'm talking until ice crusts on the surface of the glass.
I can say
just to get
it exceeds the Thai white that I've tried once, by so far it isn't funny.
Food's delicious, people fantastic, and great to catch up with Brad and so many others of you over there. Manu, thank you for everything. Really, great time. Today,
he's too busy to watch this stuff.
Who?
Manu, sure.
Seriously, what the richer you are, the less busy you are. The guys
is that why I'm so busy?
He's a billionaire.
7 days a week.
He's got all the time in the world. He has minions. Minions.
You have minions. Hi, D.
Yeah, but my minions talk back. His minions are in fear. They scurry.
You can't sack your minions.
You know when you get to that level of greatness when the minions just scurry. So, today, Upmann number 2. LUB, May 14. Double check my notes. LUB, May 14. Pick these. You've started.
I'm sorry, what was it? Did I not hear the starters pistol?
Let's go. Let's go back over.
Welcome to FOH.
Let's go back over how we do this.
Welcome to FOH. Isn't that the start?
Give us some idea of how's the wrapper, Ken? Construction, wrapper, aroma at cold.
You've been taking serious pills. Seriously. Come back. Doesn't want to drink. Oh, it's during the week I don't drink. Christ, spare me. It's a nice ready wrapper that always augurs well.
Yeah.
Construction's fine except for the little beetle holes.
Draw.
Holes.
Still firm? You said like it.
No,
it's perfect.
It's lit up. It's fine. We're underway.
Great wrappers. You've just seen the photo. Hopefully, Greg posts the photo up with the wrapper of the cigar.
That'd be the
they have been absolutely spot on, the Upmann number 2s in relation to construction, wrappers, and to me, flavour. But I
so
really
far,
wanted
so
Ken's,
good.
Yeah, I just want to get Ken's opinion on how good the current Upmann 2s are. Given that we really haven't tried any of these, the last review on these I think was 2010. So we'll find out. Back to you shortly. Welcome back, first third. The Upmann number 2.
Meanwhile, in the
LUB
vicinity
May
corner.
14.
Fantastic cigar. It's got a sort of a really nutty, toasty character, a little bit of black pepper, and it's got some of that sort of brittle honey, what do you call the stuff that's solid honey in desserts and things?
Crumble.
Yeah, well, not quite crumble, but something very similar.
Yeah.
It's got a bit of that to me, but it's a lovely, lovely cigar.
Very different to the Monty 2, isn't it? To me,
yeah.
and people often ask me what's the difference between Upmann 2 and a Monty 2 in flavour profile. To me, a Monty 2 is lighter.
This is
and
richer,
the Upmann number 2 is far more mongrel. Monty 2 goes along exactly those flavour profiles that you just mentioned, whereas the Monty 2 is far more along the cocoa, chalky, milk coffee.
Yeah, it's sort of more milky white chocolate, milk chocolate, whereas this is sort of dark chocolate and toast.
Yeah, it's got a real cakey, bready, cakey, doughy backbone to it, and everything else rolls around that backbone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but glorious.
Thoroughly enjoying this.
So am I, actually. But I've been enjoying it for a while. I know you guys have bought a shot load of these, but I just want to do a recent one. They're some of the best Upmann 2s I've had in a long, long time. And they're smoking well young.
Well, very young. But there's not a hiccup anywhere.
Good so far, guys. Good so far. Back to you at the end of the second third. Second third, Kenny. It's intensified a little bit.
Mine I would say is just sailed along pretty much the same.
Yeah.
In fact, it may have dropped in intensity just a little bit.
Yeah, mine's increased in intensity.
Might-
How would you reckon? I mean, the differences between this, you've had the Connier, you've had the Winnie. This is a fuller bodied cigar than both of those by a long shot.
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah. It is. You mentioned mongrel before, and I thought, well, yes and no.
I can hear one now.
Oh, no. That's the Wild Dingo pack. but there is that mongrel in it, except it's a refined mongrel, if that makes sense. And sometimes that mongrel feral character is terrific, but when you can get that and you can also refine it so it's actually attractive, that's a fine line to walk, and I reckon this one does it.
Yeah, and I think it's got more in common with this one here specifically. Far more in common with the Upmann Magnum 46
Yes,
than what it does on the other spectrum. And I love the 46.
What about 50s?
No, different again. The 50s bring that apricot aspect, that stone fruit aspect into them, which has absolutely nothing.
No, there's none of that here.
In fact, I think the Upmann 50, if anything, has got far more in common with St. Louis Ray to me.
The DCs.
The DCs and the St. Louis Ray Series A's. It's got some more of that fruitiness.
But it's a bigger, richer, not as refined to me.
Oh, no, the ones I've had recently have been superb. But
Well, I'm going through an older box, so
but the 13s and 14s of the Upmann 50s are really just loaded with that stone fruit.
Okay.
But if you love Upmann Magnum 46s, guys, the Upmann 2s, and look, laying these down for some time is only going to enhance them.
I think so. I think
But the
these
beautiful
are
thing
good now, but they're not.
and to me, it's the ultimate, isn't it? You can actually get a box, lay them down, and still smoke them periodically, and enjoy them.
If I had a box of these, one every 6 months for the first 2 or 3 years to see how they're going, and then I reckon you'd be ready to hoe in.
Back at last third. Wrapping up the Upmann 2 from May 14, and it's
I'm
been
not throwing it out.
You're not throwing it out, but we've got another cigar.
We've got a history of every time we do the last third. Throw it away. Throw it away.
For God's sake, Kenny. We're not going to throw it out. We'll finish it.
Thank you.
But
Well, I'm going to.
it's like the only time you have cigars when I come over. It's not. You've got a great collection of cigars.
I'll tell you what is smoking beautifully at the moment is the limited editions from '04, the Hoya. Is it D3 or something like that, or whatever they call it?
It's D3.
No, it's not D3, but it's
Look at the blank. So after the pyramid.
something. It wasn't a pyramid. It's like a slightly large robusto. What do they call it? Whatever it is, the Hoya from '04 is a cracker. God, they're smoking nicely.
Don't email me because I haven't got any.
Rob's got one special. Ring him up. For all you people overseas, don't worry about the time. Ring any time.
Rank this one.
Oh, I'm happy 94.
Yeah, I go 93, 92, 93 on this. I've actually had better. That's the scary part.
Well,
I've had better ones than this of recent. Of the LUDs, Mays, Aprils, Marches.
But look,
this is just.
I reckon that we've still got a little bit less than half to go. There's a lot can happen.
What?
Oh, a little bit less than half to go.
We've got a third to go.
Well, I reckon there's more than a third to go.
Okay.
Marginally.
Okay. If you want to do it, come back again.
No, but I'm just saying that we're ranking it now before. What are we? Thingy aficionado.
Oh, don't mention them because I get in trouble.
Well, I don't. No, I mean, to me, there's a lot of young cigars. That last quarter can go hot and awkward, and we don't know whether that's going. Oh, I don't know whether it's going to happen or not. So I think that a rating at the moment I'd go 94.
We'll be back. This is part one of the last third, so we'll be back shortly.
It's like.
When Ken-
Seriously, it's like
when
herding cats.
Now the reality is, Ken has so few visitors come round to his house these days that he just wants to keep me as long as possible. But we'll be back at the last third, second part of the last
You
third.
ate the magic mushrooms in Vietnam, didn't you?
I ate pretty much everything else. There's some mushrooms there.
Oh,
I ate the fungus.
Seriously, the number of calls I put into customs and visa people to stop you getting back in the country.
So back shortly. Back to the Upmann number 2. We can now finally rank it. It hasn't got any worse, has it?
No, it certainly hasn't.
It hasn't got any worse. It's, to me, again, I'm going to stick with 92, 93. You're going to stick with 94?
I'll stick with a 94.
Bloody good cigars, people.
Absolutely.
Bloody good cigars at the moment. And
He was going to make me throw it out too.
I wasn't going to make him throw it
Oh,
out. He had that
the
extra
things you say when the camera's not on.
Seriously. I wouldn't do that. But, you know.
Don't believe in a man in that shirt.
Shit.
Oh, you look like a stop sign. A human blood blister.
I'm sure anyone would come back so I could say some comments.
Don't
94,
knock
92,
the
93.
kind members that provide this shirt, thank you.
Keep dressing in, people. Keep sending those shirts through to him.
Very kind. Thank you very much. It's much appreciated.
Pictures up now.
I'm right. I don't think I've got any new ones to show anyone.
It's getting cold here, so not cold really. It's
Yeah,
only
it's getting
autumn.
cold.
But in a couple of weeks, 6 weeks, he'll be back with his shoes, his slippers, I should say.
Tell you what, last week it was cold here.
Was it?
It was seriously cold.
It would have been, what, 21 degrees, 22?
No, it was colder than that, I can tell you.
Until next week, hasta luego.